What's up, YouTube? All right, 1 month. 1 month since my last video upload. A lot has happened. Firstly, I really want to apologize for it being such a long wait. But as you can see, I'm still in my work attire. I've started a new job, as I mentioned in my last clip. So things have been real hectic. I've been able to get some small clips here and there, but I wanted to give you a bit of an update. So the title of this clip is What Went Wrong? It's actually a bit that I'll get into a little bit later on, but to give you an update, I'm 6 weeks, just over 6 weeks post-op. I had my meeting with my orthopedic surgeon just recently, and so far my only issue is being overconfident. My healing and my graft is coming along really, really nicely. My rehab has been near on perfect, to be honest. And I guess the biggest things I want to harp on is how militant I've been with my physio exercises. What you're going to see coming up is the exercises, the added exercises that I've been given. A lot of them have been holds. Um, First one that you'll see is a Bosu balance. That Bosu balance is just to try and keep, I guess, the activation of my quad and hamstring, as well as my glute, and also trying to get back a little bit of that ab activation. To give you a little bit of an insight, I've actually gotten a little bit of a belly, which is the first time in a very, very long time that I've had that. I've been one of those athletes that have trained all year round. I've never had a problem with thinking about what I have to eat. So this has been a new experience. Um, the next exercise that you'll see is a holding split squat lunge. Again, I've got real, real lightweight, same sort of thing, activating the glute, trying to keep stable. The third exercise that I have is a banded hip thrust hold. This is predominantly to get activation back in my glutes. The next one after that is a 90-degree wall squat. Again, really trying to focus on making sure that I can balance, making sure that I'm stable. And then the last exercise that you will see is a band hamstring curl. All of these I did for 10 repetitions, 3 sets, and these were brand new exercises. I guess the title being What Went Wrong, I guess I'm being critical into what people have been told me in terms of my physician, my physiotherapist, my orthopedic surgeon. A lot of them were saying, I should be at the 12-week mark, is where I should be doing the things that I'm doing now. So I questioned that. I said, why is it that I'm able to recover or be doing my rehab well ahead of schedule? And the feedback is pretty simple. So for those that don't do their physio exercises militantly, so doing it every day, making sure that they do their exercises, making sure that they're doing the ice pack as often as they can, seeing their physio, the recovery time is prolonged. Since day one, even before the op, I knew that I wanted to come back faster, stronger, better than I was before I went under the knife. So essentially, because I've been that militant, because I've listened to everything the physio has said, I was able to jog. This next clip is me jogging about 20 minutes after I had my meeting with my orthopedic surgeon. This is extremely unusual, and for those that are just going to go through it or have been through it, jogging at a 6-week mark is really unheard of. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. I only did about 2 jogs of 20 meters and stopped. I just wanted to see if it could be done, and I had zero pain. The exciting news from here is that the physio has just given me clearance to start lifting weight. That's lower limbs, so I'm really excited to get stuck back into that. And that's just going to wrap up the clip for today. There's going to be a new clip up next week after I've started getting back into the gym. But there is one thing I do want to finish up on, is that I've had some really awesome feedback and questions from people that are interstate, that are, have been watching the clip. Also just random people commenting on the YouTube clips and sending me messages. I really, really do appreciate it. If it helps you in any way, the biggest thing that I can harp on is its mindset. If you look at this as an injury that's going to cripple you for life, it probably will. But if you're looking at it as something that you want to overcome and you want to be better and stronger at, guaranteed if you listen to what the specialists around you are saying, it's going to happen. So thank you again. If you have anything that you want to ask me, feel free to add me on Facebook, Instagram, comment on YouTube. Everything is welcome. Any questions that I can answer, I'll be more than happy to. But yeah, things are looking up. Peace.